start of a new journey for him.
First things first, these little plastic things can be tricky. They seem so convenient, but they can lead you down a path of financial chaos if not handled properly.
Tell me about it. It's so easy to swipe and forget the consequences until the bill arrives.
Mark knew he had overspent last month. He had been using his credit card for everything, from groceries to online shopping sprees. The credit card bill was a constant source of stress. Each month, the amount seemed to grow larger and more unmanageable.
The golden rule is to pay your balance in full each month. This way, you avoid those nasty interest charges that can quickly add up. Think of it like borrowing money. When you borrow from a friend, you make sure to pay them back as soon as possible. You want to return it all, right? The same principle applies to credit cards.
That makes sense. It's about being responsible and not letting debt spiral out of control.
Mark realized he had been treating his credit card like free money. He hadn't considered the long-term impact of his spending habits.
Interest rates on credit cards are no joke. They can be as high as 20% or more, which means you're paying a lot more than you originally spent. You're basically throwing money away if you carry a balance. It's like setting your hard-earned cash on fire.
Mark nodded, understanding the gravity of his situation, making a mental note to pay off his balance as soon as possible. He knew it was time to take control of his finances and stop the cycle of debt. Alex could tell Mark was starting to feel overwhelmed.
Let's talk about budgeting. It's not about restricting yourself, but about making your money work for you.
Budgeting always felt so restrictive.
Think of it as a spending plan. You decide where your money goes. It gives you control.
Alex explained the 50/30/20 rule.
50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment.
There's an app for that, right?
Mark pulled out his phone, already typing.
Speaking of savings, let's talk about an emergency fund.
What's that?
An emergency fund acts as a safety net for unexpected expenses, like a medical bill or car repair. I recommend having 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses saved up.
That seems like a lot of money, but how?
Start small. Even $50 a month adds up over time. Don't worry, we're almost through this crash course.
It feels more like a marathon.
Okay, last big thing, debt.
Debt to what?
The key is to keep your debt manageable. A good rule of thumb is to keep your debt-to-income ratio below 36%.
Debt to what?
It simply means the percentage of your gross income that goes towards debt payments.
As they finished their coffees, Mark felt a sense of hope. The conversation with Alex had been enlightening, and for the first time in a long while, he felt a spark of optimism about his financial future. Maybe financial freedom wasn't so far-fetched after all. The steps Alex had shared seemed practical and achievable, not just lofty dreams.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful. I never thought about breaking down my goals into smaller, manageable steps before. I feel like I finally have a handle on things. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I can see a clear path forward.
Anytime, Mark. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency is key, and every small step you take brings you closer to your goal. Small changes lead to big results. Start with what you can manage and gradually build from there. It's all about creating sustainable habits.
Mark left the coffee shop that day feeling empowered. The conversation had given him a new perspective and a renewed sense of purpose. He had a plan, and he was determined to take control of his finances. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he was ready to put in the effort. He knew there would be challenges along the way, but he felt ready to face them. With Alex's advice and his own determination, he felt more prepared than ever. He had the tools, and more importantly, he had the support of a good friend. Together, they would navigate the journey to financial freedom, one step at a time.